Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Our second PU Computer Science online classes. Now, in last class, we already completed some important, that is process of De Morganization and also the uses of De Morgan's theorem, and lastly the basic duality of Boolean algebra. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss some important concept, and this is very important concept, that is minterm and maxterm. So before going to discuss minterm and maxterm, now the concept is the derivation of Boolean expression. So in derivation of Boolean expression, the first side point is the literals. T-E-R-A-L-S, literals. So now what do you mean by a literals? So Boolean expression, we know example for Boolean expression. One example, x plus x and y. Clear? One example, Boolean expression, x plus x and y. So x plus x and y. So this is one example for Boolean expression. The second example we can x plus complement of x and y. Or maybe simply we can use x plus y. All are example for the Boolean expression. So the Boolean expression which consists of a single variable. Boolean expression which consists of a single variable or its complement. Single variable or its complement. X plus single variable, x single variable, complement of x, its complement or complement of x here. Boolean expression which consists of a single variable or its complement is known as literals. Clear this point here? So some example, or y or z call are the example of the literals, x or y or z. Okay. So x or y or z, or the second example we can say as a or b or c, okay, etc. are example for the literals. So clear the meaning of the literals here. The literal means Boolean expression. I already said the example for the Boolean expression x plus y. Otherwise x plus complement of x and y. All are example for the Boolean expression. So the Boolean expression which consists of a single variable or its complement is called as the literals. Some example for the literals are x or y or z, okay. Otherwise a or b or c, or we can say as the maybe any variables name we can going to take as single. Clear this point here? So this is called about our literals. Now before starting the derivation of Boolean expression, first we will talk about the two important terms, the two very important terms. The terms are, one is the minterm and the maxterm. So clear this point here. So before going to start the Boolean expression, how to complete the Boolean expression, how to simplify the Boolean expression, first of all we are going to complete the very important terms explanation. The important terms are, first one is the minterm and second term is called as the maxterm. Okay. Now first of all I am going to select as the minterm. Now what do you mean by a minterm? So minterm is a product of all the literals. We know the meaning of the product. Product means dot. Clear this point here? So minterm is a product of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. So what I said, now this is the explanation or the meaning of the minterm. Correct? Now here I said minterm is a product of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. But also now little bit confusion. Boolean. Correct? No? What do you mean by a product with or without the bar within the logic system? So we can say that. Now one example, x and y and z. Clear this point here? So Minterm is a product of all the literals. How we are going to read, represent such value x and y and z. Okay. So with or without the bar. That means sometimes we are using x, sometimes we are using complement of y, or sometimes the complement of z, otherwise just only the z here. So call as the is a product dot. Clear this point here? Product means the dot here. So is a product of all the literals. What do you mean by a literal? Literal means here the Boolean expression which consists of a single variable with or without the bar. Clear this point here? That means a single variable or its complement is called as the literals. Now what do you mean by a Minterm? Is a product of all the literals with or without the bar. So one example, x and complement of y and z. So this is the example for the Minterms. Clear this point here? Now let's one example I am going to take as Minterm. X is equal to 0. Y is equal to 1, Z is equal to 0. The question is the x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, Z is equal to 0. Then the Minterm will be complement of x and y and z. Clear this point here? So this is the answer of the Minterm. But also now let's our second example. So this second example, and maybe your confusion why I completed by using complement of x, but everywhere y and z is there, no any complement. But you should remember, for variable with value 0, then take its complement. Clear this point? For a variable with value 0, then take its complement. So x value is equal to 0. That means sure we need to take the x as the complement of x. But here y value is equal to 1. So no any complement. Z value is equal to 0. So because of this we need to take the complement of z. Maybe the z value is equal to 1 means no any complementation. Clear this point here? Depend on the, maybe the value 0 is that, then sure we need to take the complementation to the variable. For variable with value 0, take its complement. Clear this point here? So this is called as the Minterm. Now let's the second example. The second example for the Minterm. How to find out the Minterm? If x value is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, then the Minterm will be x and complement of y and complement of z. Clear? So this is the answer of the Minterm. So clear this point here? The meaning of the Minterm. The Minterm is a product of all the literals. Product means you know no how we are going to read x and y and z. Clear this point? Dot symbol is there between, or maybe after each variable the dot symbol is there. So Minterm is a product of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system here, and where you are going to take the complementation to the variable. For variable with value 0, take its complement. Now here x value is equal to 1, so no complementation, but y and z value is equal to 0, then sure we need to take the complementation to the variable, complement of y and complement of the z here. Now let's, after completing the meaning of the Minterm, the next concept is about our steps involved in Minterm expansion. Okay, the steps involved in Minterm expansion of expression. So this is the side point of the concept, steps involved in Minterm expansion of expression. Now some of the steps are there. By using all these steps we are going to complete the convert x plus y to Minterm. One question I am going to convert to the Minterm. So what's the first step? So first of all, before going to solve this question, first of all you should follow all those steps properly. You should remember all those steps properly. Clear this point here? So the first step is the first convert the given expression in sum of the product form. Okay. First convert the given expression in sum of the product form. So first point. Now let's, what about is that later words we will solve one by one by using these steps. Second point, in each term, if any variable is missing, then multiply that term with factor. Clear this point here? In each term, if any variable is missing, then multiply that term with the factor. So this is our second point. Now the third point. What about the third point? The third point is the expand. This point here, expand the expression. That means what about the rules we need to use in our expand the expression? Remove all the duplicate terms and we will have the Minterm form of the expression. But also now I know some of the confusion to everyone about this one. Why? Because just only I said about the point one by one. The 3 points are there. First I said first convert the given expression in some of the product form. In second point, in each term if any variable is missing, then multiply that term with the factor. And third one, re-expand the expression, that is remove all the duplicate terms and we will have the Minterm form of the expression. Now let's one question. Convert x plus y to Minterm. So first of all I am using this step 1. This step 1 is the x and 1 plus y and 1. So just only for sim I used, why? Because some of the missing here. The first step I am using, first convert the given expression in some of the product form. In some of the product form. So sum means plus, product means dot. Should remember it. Sum spelling S-U-M. Sum spelling S-U-M. Sum means plus, product means dot. Sum of the product. Plus sign is there. Sum of the product x and 1. Sum of the product y and 1. Clear this point? So this is the first step. Now second. The second step. In each term, if any variable is missing, then multiply that term with the factor. Now in starting, which variable is missing? Y. Correct? No? Y is not there. In second step, x variable is not there. X is missing. So I am going to take x, y plus complement of y. The factor means, so what about the factor in this case here? Multiply that term with the factor. Factor means a complement of x. Like that we are going to write. Which variable is missing? We are going to use as the, maybe x is missing, x plus complement of x. If y is missing, y plus complement of y. If z, z plus complement of z. Clear this point here? So missing, then multiply that term with factor. So here y is not there, y is missing. So x, just only y plus complement of y. Plus as it is, no any changes. Now before the y, x is missing. Correct? No? So I am going to use x plus complement of x and later next one and the y. Clear this point here? So just only the first x as it is and y variable is missing. So I am using as the y plus complement of y plus as it is. Now before going to write y, x is missing. So x plus complement of x. Clear this point here? Now our third step, that means expand the expression. Expand it. So how to expand? I am going to expand xy plus x complement of y, xy plus x complement of y plus later next one is the xy plus complement of xy. Clear this point here? So xy plus x complement of y, expand the expression plus as it is x y complement of x y. Now maybe the third, that means after the expand the expression, remove all the duplicate terms and we will have the Minterm form of the expression. Now maybe if any duplicate terms are there, we need to remove and write it once. Clear this point here? Not going to remove every duplicate terms, we need to use one time. Should remember it. So we can say that now xy 2 times are there. That means I am going to write 1. Clear this point? Not I am going to write I am to use. So xy plus x complement of y. I am not using xy again. It is a duplicate terms. Clear this point? Just one time. Plus complement x y. So this is the answer of the convert x plus y to the minterm. Clear this point here? It's a very also. So we are going to solve everything using the steps involved in the minterm expansion of the expression. Yeah, after completing the steps involved in minterm expansion of expression, we know that how we completed convert x plus y to the minterm. Now let's the second example for the for our steps involved in minterm expansion of expression. So convert y and complement of z plus x and y. Now we know that which variable is missing? X variable is not there. Correct? No? In starting x is not there, and in last the z variable is not there. Clear this point here? So x is not there and here z is not there. So we can say that how we are going to use, that means x complement of x, our second. Clear this point here? So we can say that, and like that the first if you are using the first, convert the given expression in sum of the product only it's there. Correct? No? Sum of the product plus y and complement of z, and plus is there x and y. So first convert the given expression in sum of the product form. Now I am using second step. In each term, if any variable is missing, then multiply that term with the factor. So x is missing, x plus complement of x, y complement of z, plus x, y, now missable, the missing value is the z plus complement of z. Now later next one, I am going to use the expand the expression. Clear this second step? X is not there, so x plus complement of x, y, z as it is, no any changes, plus I am using, I am going to write here plus x, y, z plus complement of the z. Now later next one is the, now expand the expression x, y, complement of z plus complement of x, y, complement of z plus x, y, z plus x, y, complement of z. Clear this one? How I completed? X, y, complement of z. Complement plus as it is, complement of x, y, complement of z. Okay. Now x, y, z, after that plus x, y, complement of the z. Now later next one is about the x, y complement of z, the first and the last is the duplicate values. Correct? No? Repeated twice here. So just one time I am going to use. So the answer as the x, y complement of z plus complement of x, y complement of z, and later next one is the x, y, z. So this is the answer of the convert y and complement of z plus x and y to minterm form. Clear this point here? So this is the conversion about or the steps involved in minterm expansion of the expression. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.